Welcome everybody to a great night of soccer here at Simone Stadium at Chelmsford High School, where Chelmsford High School boys soccer will be taking on North Andover tonight. Teams are just warmed up and getting ready for introductions, and game will be starting shortly. Tonight, Chuck Babcock will be calling the game with me, Jim Jordan.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Chelmsford High School's George Simonian Alumni Stadium for tonight's soccer matchup between North Andover Scarlet Knights and the Chelmsford Lions. Now for tonight's starting lineups. First for the Scarlet Knights. Starting on defense, number 29, Michael Canal. Starting at midfield, number 20, Adam Jackson. Starting as goalie, number 1, Mark Patna. Starting on defense, number 2, Todd Patna. Starting at midfield, number 3, Sina Somali. Starting as forward, number 13, Michael S. Starting on defense, number 24, Jeffrey Warden. Starting on midfield, number 11, Derek Z. Starting on defense, number 17, Connor Lacey. Starting at midfield, number 10, John Enright. Starting at midfield, Brendan Soto. Now for your Chelmsford Lions. Starting at defense, number 9, Evan Andrus. Starting at midfield, number 3, Ryan Ashmus. Starting at midfield, number 7, Luke Bellany. Starting at midfield, number 13, Robert Callahan. Starting as forward, number 8, Daniel Clancy. Starting at midfield, number 17, William Hickson. Starting at defense, number 4, Mark Keller. Starting as forward, number 11, Timothy M. Starting at defense, number 2, Mayank Mishra. Starting as goalie, John Olson. Starting at defense, number 14, Evan Smith. Coached by John Callahan. We would like to thank everyone for coming to tonight's game and remind you all to respect all in attendance by cheering for your team in a positive manner. The students, coaches, and officials have worked hard to prepare for tonight's game and deserve your support. Would everybody please rise for the playing of the national anthem?
Level go teams and play some soccer.
All right, so Chelmsford boys, I think they're 3 wins, 5 losses so far. Doing pretty well, though, in their conference in the MVC. I think all 3 wins are in the MVC.
Yep, all 3 wins. Been pretty solid in the MVC for sure.
So probably doing a little better than 500 right now. They're in the middle of the group.
It's going to be a tough match tonight. Very strong North Andover team.
Yeah, traditionally a real strong team. We'll see what Chelmsford chooses to do if they come out and pack it in the midfield, try to play a defensive-oriented game or play for a counterattack. We'll have to see. Coach Callahan here in his first year coaching the varsity boys. He's coached the JV team for a number of years, but moved up to varsity after Mike Parado moved off to teach at another school. So Coach Cal, as the boys call him, in his first year with the varsity team. Chelmsford's led by 4 captains on the squad. Seniors Luke Bellany, Robbie Callahan, Mark Keller, and Rami Alfaki. Rami normally would be starting. I guess he suffered an injury recently, and so he's looks like he's going to have to sit this game out.
He has some type of toe injury.
Never good for a soccer player.
Never good for a soccer player.
It's Evan Andrus on the ball here for Chelmsford.
There's a giveaway.
Boy, North Andover right on top of it here at the beginning, huh? Winning the ball pretty much straight away and putting some pressure on Chelmsford's back line. It's going to be a tough night. I think there's going to be a lot of questions asked of the Chelmsford defenders.
Yeah, they're going to really have to take care of the ball tonight and focus not on any turnovers to give too many opportunities for North Andover.
John Olson with the goal kick. Mark Keller bringing the ball down for Chelmsford to Robbie Callahan.
Nice outlet.
And out of bounds off of Ryan Ashness from Chelmsford. One of the keys of this game is going to see how John Enright, number 10 from North Andover, and Adam Jackson, number 20, holding down their central midfield, how they stack up against the Chelmsford midfield. Looks already like it's going to be a good matchup there in the middle.
There's that giveaway that Chelmsford has to worry about. Oof.
Knocked out of bounds by Mark Keller for a corner kick to North Andover. Can see already here Connor Lacey, number 17 from North Andover, overlapping hard from the left defensive spot, really coming up to put extra numbers up.
So good delivery there, just didn't finish.
There's number 10 winning the goal kick in the air. It's John Enright. Another corner kick for North Andover here. You can see it's quite a bit of pressure already being applied. A second corner.
only a few minutes into the game, and they have two set pieces that are going to strain the Chelmsford defense. Oof.
Ball cleared by Evan Smith from Chelmsford. And a goal kick awarded to Chelmsford.
Fortunate there.
Yeah, it looked like it actually might have nicked off one of the Chelmsford players, huh?
It did.
Both squads have a big bench. Both teams look deep. A lot of players to see play tonight.
Andover continues to win the ball. Chelmsford just cannot get the ball out of
Yeah,
their
I've
hands.
noticed that, right? Off these goal kicks.
Shot from distance, not very threatening there.
Let's see if we can turn this around. Chelmsford get on the ball. Oh, number 10 again, Mr. Enright. It's a nice ball down into the corner.
Good defending by Mark Keller. Ten seems to be all over the field.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to be key to the linking things for them, for North Chelmsford. John Enright. I think we're going to be calling his name a bit. Good pressure from Will Higson up on the midfield. Nice touch there from Sina Somali, number 3 from North Andover, also really composed on the ball.
Oh, that's a nice ball.
Good cleanup by Evan Smith to win the goal kick there, playing it off the attacking player.
Very smart defensive play by Evan. Okay, there's a Chelmsford control on a goal kick. That's a good start. Never went in.
Oh, it looks like he says it came in and went back out.
Had to have instant replay on that one.
Yeah,
Quick.
throw in here from Mayank Mishra. Nice long throw. Dan Clancy headed it down. Here's Dan on the ball. Nope.
Luke with a nice through ball.
Unlucky. Good pressure from Tim Mirialu. Good job by Evan Andrus coming across from his outside fullback spot there to clean up in the middle. Another goal kick for North Andover, for Chelmsford, sorry.
Tough giveaway in the middle there.
Yeah.
Fortunate that the player from North Andover wasn't patient and just booted it over the end line. Throw in for Chelmsford. Evan Andrews is going to be taking the throw. Nice save by Ryan Ashness. Keep the ball alive.
Push called on Tim Mirialu. North Andover awarded a free kick.
That's a big ball. Pretty good turn, just a bad angle there. Another win by North Andover. Uh-oh.
Looks like 11 here is broken through. Good job by John Olson to come out and collect the ball, own his box.
Just give away the other way.
Mike Canali here with a throw-in. Great control here by John Enright. Again, kind of controlling things in the middle. Another long throw.
That's a big throw.
Yeah. You know, they get some throw-ins down deep. You're going to watch out for those coming in almost like a corner, huh?
Yeah, that could be very dangerous.
Yeah. Job by Luke Bellany coming back from his outside mid spot to kind of anchor the wide, weak side wide and clear that ball.
What's that giveaway?
There's a good ball from Mark Keller to Luke. A nice shot there, a nice turn and shot from number 11, Derek Zaharuko. We're going to call him Derek Z for tonight.
Derek Z sounds
I noticed
good.
he was introduced as Derek Z, so we're going to stick with that.
He'll probably appreciate that.
Yeah.
Derek Z better than trying to butcher his name.
Yeah. Nice turn, though, from distance, trying to go for the far post.
Yeah, wasn't too far off
Not
the
too
mark.
far. Enright winning the header in the midfield again.
Good cross, no one there.
Sent back in and a nice header clearance from Evan Andrus, and then Robbie Callahan getting the ball wide. And John Olson with good hands to bring in a long, hopeful cross. Mark Keller cleaning up, putting it outside to Ryan Ashness with a nice move.
Ryan is so quick on the ball.
Yeah. Looks like the first Chelmsford sub coming into the game, Alex Hill. Looks like he's replacing senior captain Luke Bellany at right midfield. Looks like Chelmsford's playing a 4-4-2.
Yep, pretty traditional.
Yep. With North Andover, looks like kind of a 4-4-2 as well.
Yeah,
They
looks
look
like
pretty matched up numbers wise. Good step up by Mayunk to block a shot. Number 20, Adam Jackson with a shot from about 35 yards out, fairly hopeful.
Chumps is going to have to do something to get more possession, get the ball out of their end, or eventually it's going to catch up to them here. Oh, that was a good idea. Just a little higher. How to feed Tim Mariulo.
Yeah, a good couple one-touch combination passes between Evan Andrus and Robbie Callahan, Ryan Ashness to try to quickly move through the midfield.
This could be trouble. Fortunate there.
It's Derek Z again. So we're 15 minutes into the game, 0-0. North Andover's been putting most of the pressure on Chelmsford. Evan Andrus with a throw in. Tim Marialu coming back for the ball. Kind of leaves the forward though, blank when the forwards have to come into the midfield to collect things.
Sure does, even with a good ball there over the top. It's 1v3, so.
Right. Somehow Chelmsford's got to find a way to hold possession long enough to get their midfielders engaged into the attack, right? Because right now they're just kind of playing hopeful balls to the two strikers who are outnumbered by. There's the first goal. Number 11, Derek Z, on a cross from number 10, John Enright. We've been talking about both of those players quite a bit already in the game.
Yep, they seem to be dominating everywhere in the field. That is another bad giveaway.
A little impatient there from Enright, just kind of playing one through.
Good idea, just too soon and too hard.
North Andover's first sub. Looks like Brendan Perez Soto is being replaced by number 18, Nick Villa Gomez. Couple of brother combinations on this North Andover team. Looks like Nick Villa Gomez has a brother, Dan, who's also on the squad. And Mark and Todd Patenod. Goalkeeper and one of the defenders.
There's a possible opportunity.
Good take by by Alex Hill, excuse me.
Good body position by North Andover to win that goal.
Mark Keller doing a lot of work, trying to put a lot of pressure on. Stepping up from his fullback role into the midfield. Helped get a turnover for Chelmsford.
That's a good cross.
Yeah,
Ooh.
you know, the original decision to take the throw in back towards the fullback with North Andover pressure high. Got to wonder about that. Forced a turnover, and then North Andover with a scoring opportunity. Chelmsford got lucky there.
Very fortunate. It was a good cross on the ground where could have been easily finished.
Will Higson winning a header midfield.
It was a nice
Chelmsford,
flick on.
yeah, nice flick on. Just Chelmsford struggling to get those second balls and be able to then advance them and buy themselves time.
Yeah, there's no one really trying to hold that ball, make space, give
Mhm.
other guys to make some runs and opportunities to use the whole field.
North Andover Connor Lacey, number 17, with a shot from about 30 yards out.
Another goal kick, won by North Andover. Number 10 doing a nice job making space for himself.
Yeah. Somewhere along the way, we missed a substitute. Corey Dunn, number 21, has come into the game, replacing Dan Clancy. And right now, we've got Alex Freitas, number 25, coming into the game to replace number 13, Robbie Callahan, in the midfield. Chelmsford blocking some shots here. That was, I think, Mayank Mishra and Alex Hill both blocked two different North Andover attempts on goal. I think this is North Andover's fourth corner. About halfway through the first half. Scores 1-0 North Andover to Chelmsford.
It's going to be a goal kick. See if Chelmsford can be a little bit more aggressive on this goal kick and see if they can win one and try to build up the attack.
You know, be curious to see if they, you know, eventually, if you're not winning these headers on the long goal kicks, you might want to think about a short corner.
Yep.
Although this North Andover team's so aggressive, so much pressure high on the field, you know, you put yourself in a tough spot with that too.
Here comes another run. Ooh. Well done to defend that cross.
Yeah. Is that Mayank Mishra pinched over from his right fullback spot to clear that.
There's that big throw you talked about.
Yeah, was that it?
That was the throw all the way across the field, just like a corner kick. One of the North Andover kids tried to do a bicycle kick. Looks like someone might have been offside.
Nice back
Nice
flick
flick
by
on.
13.
Very nicely done. It's Derek Z again.
It's a good ball by Alex Freitas, finding Tim Mirialu wide in space. Nice ball from Tim to Will Higson.
North Andover is relentless with their pressure. She's
Yeah.
having a hard time handling it.
Subs coming into the game. Looks like Rodrigo Carrillo Sanchez coming in at right fullback for Mayank Mishra. And Austin Miller, number 22, coming in for North Andover. Looks like he's taking our Derek Z off the field for a few minutes.
Maybe that's a good sign for
Yeah,
Chelmsford.
let's see, we get a new matchup over here.
Now that's a good ball by Will Higson. A little bit of a lost opportunity there.
Oof. Mark Keller stepped up to head the ball. Looks like a collision with John Enright. Luckily, both boys look okay.
Andover doing a nice job using the whole field, moving that ball around. Oh, that
Nice
was a
save by John Olson.
beautiful save.
Nice cross in. North Andover, number 18. Our substitute, Nick Via Walsh. Very nice ball. And Mike S., number 13, almost on the end of it there, but John Olson came up with a nice save.
That's nice right there, holding that ball, being patient. There we go. There's some good movement from Chelmsford. That was pretty good to track that ball down.
Number 8, Dan Marino.
Isn't he playing the wrong type of football?
I think he's
here?
got a lot more speed than the original Dan Marino, huh? That
Just a little
that
bit.
was pretty impressive run down the wing, and to get that ball in the corner, hold it up. Nice ball from Corey Dunn. Really, that was dangerous. Looking for Tim Mirialu there, almost freed him up on a nice through pass. Corey Dunn coming back to receive the ball. You know, Chelmsford's just struggling. They're winning the ball in the midfield, and you know, feeling very urgent to put it forward, play forward, but they're playing 1 or 2 against 4. You know, 1 attacker, 2 attackers against 4 defenders.
Yeah, they're not
Nice
built-
footwork there from Alex Freitas. Fouled by number 10, John Enright.
Rodrigo to take the kick. Oh, Corey Dunn.
Corey
Opportunity,
Dunn
maybe.
settles the ball, yeah, finding safety there with Evan Andrews, who sent one in, but it was didn't find a Chelmsford target.
Tough battle there.
So, yeah, foul called on number 13, Mike S., down in the corner. Subs coming into the game, number 4 for North Andover, Dan Villa Gomez, and Dan Clancy coming back into the game to replace Tim Mirialu for Chelmsford up at the top on striker. Evan Andrews picking up a loose ball,
Very nice.
finding, yeah, nice composed. Found Ryan Ashness, who played a very nice through ball to Corey Dunn. Let's see here if Chelmsford can hold up, keep the ball here in the, oh, couldn't keep it in the North Andover half.
Number 22, Austin Hiller.
Yeah, with a nice
Very
ball.
strong.
Derek Z here again, but he's playing on the right side this time. Looks like he's moving back and forth left to right. Ball cleared by Mark Keller. And Evan Andrus with a head out of bounds for a North Andover throw-in. Connor Lacey substituted out.
There's that big throw
Oh!
right in the 6 all the way across the field.
Big 22 Austin Miller there trying to get on the end of that. Yeah, it's a real dangerous weapon to have in your arsenal, is that kind of a throw-in.
It's like having all these corners.
Yep. 22 Austin Miller, nice turn and delivery across the middle, just didn't find a target.
That was a nice little move there.
Yeah, Alex Freitas has really got some strong foot skills here. He's been able to thwart off quite a good bit of pressure with his ball handling. Luke Bellany into the game for Chelmsford, replacing Ryan Ashness. Looks like both coaches now, after the first 15-20 minutes, are trying up different combinations. I want to see if they can find some weakness in the other team and exploit it. Good step up by Evan Andrus to win the ball. Keep control for Chelmsford. Rodrigo Carrillo playing wide to Alex Hill.
Nice switching the fields there.
Yeah, if they can spread the North Andover team out.
I hope relieve some of that pressure they've been
Yeah.
trying to manage.
Evan Smith stepping up from his center fullback spot to win a ball, but unfortunately played out of bounds. It's like more subs coming in here. Will Higson for Chelmsford's being replaced by number 13, Robbie Callahan. And number 17, Connor Lacey's back on, replacing 22, Austin Miller.
Both teams are doing quite a bit of subbing tonight.
Yeah.
Trying to keep that balance between fresh legs and when the kids get used to the play out there and get into the game.
Yeah. Oh, number 4, Dan Villa Gomez with a very dangerous shot just over the bar.
Good tackle by the Chelmsford defender, but the ball bounced right back on his foot
Yeah.
there.
Looked like Robbie Callahan was getting fouled there by number 4.
Pretty big push from
You know,
behind.
quite
with no
quite
call.
a solid push from behind, huh, as he's trying to win the ball with position.
Good defending by Mark Keller.
Yeah, good pressure out wide, huh? Kind of cleaned up a bit of a mess there between the defender and the keeper. Keeper was screaming goalkeeper, but the defender didn't stop and let him off the ball. Here comes Corey Dunn. Well, there's a nice flick on by Dan Clancy to try to free Corey Dunn up. Again, Chelmsford kind of impatient in the midfield, right?
Very impatient.
They're wanting to play the ball forward very quickly rather than trying to retain possession and spread the field and keep the ball moving in the midfield to open up the North Andover team, find holes.
This could be an opportunity.
Out of bounds, just over the end line. John Enright, excuse me, number 10. Well, he's doing a lot of work, huh?
He sure
He's
is.
pretty
He's
much box
all over the field.
to box and just then down at the end line. He has not come out of the game yet.
He's obviously one of the key players for North Andover.
Again, Dan Villa with the foul. This time the referee actually calls it. Kudos to the ref.
He's probably in a better position for that one than the last one.
Yeah. Free kick taken by Evan Smith.
North Andover again, once again, wins the ball.
Yeah, I don't know. It's they're stronger in the air. I can't tell if it's because they're taller or just more aggressive on the ball. What do you think, Chuck?
I think it's probably a little bit more aggressive. Chelmsford has some pretty big plays out there. I know there's a little bit of wind out here as well. I don't know if that's affecting Chelmsford more than North Andover, but they definitely have a knack to get on the ball.
Number 3, Sina Somali, taking the corner kicks here. I've noticed when he's in the game, he seems to be delivering all of these corner kicks. This is the 6th corner for North Andover in the half. Good header by Dan Clancy to win the ball and get it out of there.
Chelmsford's going to find a way to not get all these corners against them. Eventually it's going to come back to bite them. North Andover's going to capitalize.
Yeah, they have some strong players on the ball in the air, so eventually, those corners are going to... There we go. So there's our short corner that we wondered about earlier.
There you go. Someone's listening to you.
Looked like maybe the rest of the team was not ready for that, though. John Enright on the ball here for North Andover. He always seems to keep the ball and find his target, doesn't he?
He does. He's
Quite a strong player.
Accurate passer. Good ball control.
Shot by number 13, Mike S. from North Andover. Just wide. It's good effort from distance. There's Robbie Callahan winning one in the air.
Smart play by...
Good play by Evan Andrus to, Evan Smith, excuse me. Yeah, sorry.
Very smart to come over from his side and shield to get that goal kick.
Yeah, the Chelmsford back four work very well together. I noticed in that just then Keller was up. Evan Smith dropped over. Evan Andrus pinched into the middle. The back four work well together. Nice touch pass by Corey Dunn.
Oh, that's a big foul
And
there.
Luke Bellany fouled along the sideline.
North Andover's not afraid to show their aggressive play. There's a shot from distance.
Alex Freitas.
Nice to see a shot on net. Unfortunately, it wasn't that threatening from that distance, but at least we have something.
Yeah. Good defending by Evan Smith to come out of his sweeper spot and clean up against Sina Somali. Bicycle attempt by number 10, Mr. Enright.
I think
He's
that's
everywhere.
the second one.
Is that his second
I
bicycle
think so.
attempt?
Yeah, he tried one earlier as well. He's
Oh,
determined, if not anything
He
else.
is. And a nice cross then. He just got off number 13. Looks like 10 and 13 are really combining for a lot of attacking horsepower. Mike S. up top getting fed a lot of balls by number 10, John Enright. Here comes Somali again. Long run from his right midfield spot.
Good defending again by Mark Keller.
Yeah.
Seems to be really a staple of that back line in the middle there, saving a lot of Andover opportunities to score.
So we're under 2 minutes. In high school soccer, the timekeeper stops the clock at 2 minutes, and the referees keep the last couple minutes on their watches on the field. So half is coming to an end. We'll see if Chelmsford can hold on a bit longer under quite a bit of pressure. Number 10, John Enright again. Shot from about 30, 35 yards out.
All right, there's a win. Just a mishandle. But the Andover was very patient on the ball.
Good work by Corey Dunn, tracking back from his striker spot to put pressure. And he forced that turnover basically with the pressure he applied. Very good work, causing North Andover to kind of have to take some emergency defending action.
But number 3, North Andover has a lot of speed to get back into the play.
Yeah, there's the end of the first half. So North Andover leads the game 1-0. Probably 70% possession North Andover, huh? 70-30.
Yeah, I think you might be a little generous. It probably could have been even a little bit worse,
Yeah.
80-20. Hopefully the coaches and the players will talk and make some adjustments, and even if they get back to 60-40, maybe they can go for a counter and
Yeah.
for an North Andover breakdown, and maybe they can grab one in the second half.
So that's the end of the first half. We will see you back here for the second half. North Andover 1, Chelmsford 0. Welcome back to Chelmsford High School. It's Chelmsford High School boys soccer. Chelmsford Lions halftime are 1 goal down to North Andover Scarlet Knights.
See if Chelmsford can start off a little bit stronger this half. They have the ball. Let's see if we can get the ball into their end. Put a little pressure on to see how North Andover's defense might be.
Yeah, both sides look like they put the same starting 11 out. So good takeaway by Robbie Callahan there. Chelmsford number 13. Unfortunately, ball. Very good job, Will Higson there, number 17 from Chelmsford. Back pressure there from Dan Clancy, excuse me. Fouled number 24. Jeff Warden. Todd Portnoy there with the free kick. Portnod.
Ooh, that's a strong strike there, a little high. Way out about 30 yards, 25, 30 yards. Not a bad try there.
Yeah, you know, right now looks like North Andover's undefeated and top of the table in the league. Chelmsford's in the mid-pack, and they're doing pretty well to be hanging in here 1-0 at this point in the game.
Another good tackle by Evan Andrews.
Evan Smith, yeah.
Evan Smith.
So we'll see Chelmsford if they can dig in and mark up these dangerous players. Let's keep this game close and hope for a
Look at that throw.
clear by Robbie Callahan. Another long throw from Mike Canali. Good play by Luke Bellany, tracking back from his right midfield spot, covering a player, sticking with him, pressuring the ball hard. Good save by John Olson.
Good strike, but a better save for sure.
Yeah. Shot taken by Connor Lacey, number 17 from North Chelmsford. North Andover. Very nice save by John Olson.
Looks like we have the 7th corner kick now. Ooh, far post, but no one was there. Just overshot one of the North Andover players.
Good job by Robbie Callahan just to hold up John N right there and force him backward a bit. North Andover having to reset. Dangerous ball in by Sina Somali,
Ooh,
number 3. Rodrigo Carrillo Sanchez winning the ball on the right fullback side there to get it out of the defensive third, put it back into the middle.
that was an excellent, accurate pass too to get it to that midfielder.
Mark Keller once again.
He's going to need to check for bruises, I think, after this one. He's been blocking everything. The hockey team might even want to look to sign him up.
Yeah, he's doing a lot of work back there tonight. Good ball, one in the air there by Evan Andrus, coming across from his far fullback spot to win the header.
Ooh, dangerous.
Oof.
Seems like North Andover's even stepping up the pressure a little bit more at the start of this
Yeah,
second half.
You're right. It does look like they're really coming out, maybe given direction to come out hard here the first 15, 20 minutes as hard as they can, try to get another goal, get some cushion.
There's Mark Keller again, saving the day in the middle of that field.
Really doing a great job staying with the attacker off the ball and prepared for the pass that's ultimately coming to him. Very good work. Dan Clancy working very hard. I mean, I think that's what it's going to take, is just all positions just really pressuring as high as they can in the midfield and in the up front. Look for play the mistake, right? Play for a mistake, get lucky, get a ball through, get someone onto it.
Yeah, I think they're going to have to try to take a chance. North Andover is very skilled on the ball, but backing off does not seem to be working, and respecting them. Maybe take a chance and see if you can force them to make a mistake.
Yeah, Keller's got his hands full with number 13. We were given a little scouting at halftime. Evidently, he has 11 goals on the season.
11 goals on the season.
I guess they've probably played 8 games.
Yeah.
So
it's pretty impressive.
He's getting almost a goal and a half a game. And Mark's really having to do work to neutralize this guy tonight. He's doing a great job.
Yes, he's doing a tremendous job.
Ryan Ashton has taken one with a block, knocking it down. Good ball from Robbie Callahan to Timmy Mirialu. Nice back pass, unlucky. Good idea. Job by Luke Bellany to cover the weak side, win the ball coming across. Very smart player to do that. Pinch back cover.
Another smart play by Mark. Good position. Resulted in the North Andover going over the back and fouling. There's a win.
Flick on by Dan Clancy. Yeah, watching 13 just there take a shot from 35 yards out. I think Keller's getting to him a little bit. He's got his head hanging.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I think he's starting to show some impatience.
Yeah.
It's like Mark's shutting him down so much, and with his goal streak, scoring so many, I think he's losing patience and he's trying to force things, which at the end will be really good for Chelmsford.
Again with another foul. So that's 2 fouls on him right away,
See how long the ref goes before he maybe gives him a card for
and then
assistance.
these Chelmsford guys just getting in his head, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's good.
Take him out of his game.
Unless he's one of these players that plays better angry.
Yeah, that's a possibility. But we haven't seen it so far. We've seen the opposite. We've seen him taking shots from 35 yards that don't have any chance at all going in the net.
One of the things about Chelmsford's game that tends to favor them is when number 4, Mark Keller, kind of marauds forward into the midfield and in the attacking play. And I've noticed that in this game, with such a strong North Andover attack, and number 13, his hands full here with Mike S., number 13, he has not been able to move forward into that midfield and cause an imbalance.
Yep.
And, I just think that is going to unfortunately take a little bit away from Chelmsford's attacking play. But on the other hand, he's got his hands full. He's got to do what he's got to do, try to neutralize this very talented North Andover team. Here he goes again. Foot race with Keller and Mike S. Great save by John Olson coming off his line to get the ball.
Excellent aggressive play to come out there and get that. You can see the frustration on 13's face. He's pulling his shirt over his head. He's really struggling out there to finish, at least at this point.
Looks like he's being subbed out.
Maybe the coach sees the frustration and
Yeah.
wants to have a little talk with them to settle them down.
We've been calling him Mike S. Looks like his last name is Scarabellis. Mike Scarabellis. So that's good. Chelmsford should try to take advantage of having this key player off the field.
Yep, maybe they can get Mark to push up a little bit now and
Yeah, it
help
looks
to maintain some possession.
looks like he's, well, looked like he wanted to push up a little bit.
Chelmsford definitely has marking that player to
Yeah,
contain him.
Yeah, you could see him basically shadowing him everywhere.
Yep. Mark's probably a little bit relieved right now to get a break as well.
Possibly. Good control by Ryan Ashness to bring it down on his chest rather than just head it into space.
And that was nice control by Will Higson. Good turn.
Tim Marialo.
Nice
Man.
ball movement there. A little bit of a bad first touch resulted in that breaking down, but there was some really good ball movement there for Chelmsford on the sideline.
Ball played long out by Todd Portnod. Chelmsford throw in here from Evan Andrus about midfield.
They're just beating Chelmsford to the
Yeah,
ball. They're
you know,
stepping in front.
Just absolutely right. Just stepping up and being more aggressive about getting to the ball first.
There you go. There's some good play there. It's a good idea. Maybe waited a little bit longer. Might have had a little bit more patience.
Nice play by Jeff Warden, North Andover defender. Very composed on the ball, finding a target.
Nice switch of the field to bring it up
Yep.
to where there's no pressure. Almost 15 minutes into the second half now, and Chelmsford seems to be hanging in there with it still just being down by 1-0. Nice stop for
Evan Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good job of Tim Mirialu coming all the way back from his striker spot into the midfield, recognizing that his midfield teammates are not available. They've all pressed in to defend.
Yeah, they get everybody pulled back defending there.
So good recognition that he needed to step back in to win that ball in the midfield.
So Muriello's really working hard up there at striker, doing a good job putting some pressure.
Yeah, these are the kind of plays that Chelmsford is going to possibly break through on. Is sort of aggressive high pressure from a guy like Dan Clancy and a missed clearance from North Andover free something up for an opportunity. So they just need to stick with it, keep defending, do their best they can in the midfield to win balls and hold possession in open space.
Another very big throw in there by North Andover. Looks like the ref doesn't agree with the Chelmsford player that it was off the North Andover player. goal kick for Chelmsford.
First substitute in the second half here. It looks like Alex Freitas coming in for Will Higson. Looked like a foul on number 10 there from my eye.
Yep, looks like
Shoved
Robbie
Robbie Callahan from behind. I don't know why refs seem reluctant to call that. Somali with the cross. Ooh, 25 arriving, just off. Chelmsford very lucky there not to have Brendan Paris Soto finding one in the back of the net.
That was a nice clear by Rodrigo Carrillo Sanchez there. Almost freed up Tim Mariulo.
Sometimes I wonder if Dan Clancy might be better served instead of using his height there to take a step back, see if he can control that ball on his chest and bring it down.
Yeah, that's really what Chelmsford needs is more patience and possession on the ball.
Yeah.
To try to slow North Andover down.
Good job by Robbie Callahan to track back from his midfield spot into the defense and neutralize that pass. Again, good job. Somali doing a lot of good work here, though, on the right side for North Andover, really winning balls and getting them back into targets. And Chelmsford, once again, just kind of forced to play the ball forward. Keller with another really wonderful play to neutralize an attack out there. High pressure, gets his guy pinned up against the touchline and wins the ball. At least knocks it out of bounds to stop play. Although with these throw-ins, I don't know which is more dangerous.
Yeah.
Letting the guy turn and have a cross or having one of these throws come in on you.
And there you go, and there it is.
That's
just like a
dangerous,
corner
yeah.
kick.
Like a foul on number 22. The shove from behind. It doesn't look like he called it. Did he call the foul? No,
I don't think so.
Giving a goal kick. So
Yep.
It looks like substitutes coming in for Chelmsford. Alex Hill, number 5, coming in for Luke Bellany. Mayank Mishra coming in at right fullback for Rodrigo Carrillo Sanchez, who had a very nice 20 minutes. Did a good job on his position.
Will Higson, I think, came in for Robbie Callahan. As
Yeah,
well.
Will Higson for Ryan. Will won a nice header there. Nice flick on. Creative use of the hands to make some space for himself.
Yep. Hey, the ref wasn't calling it the other way, so.
Also substitute in Corey Dunn, number 21, subbing in for Dan Clancy. So another corner here for North Andover. Bringing their big fullback, number 24, Jeff Warden, up. They're going to be looking for him. Corey Dunn's got his hands full trying to mark him. And ball over the end line, so a goal kick for Chelmsford. Looks like a yellow card being given to number 10, John Enright. Not sure what that was for, maybe dissent.
So
High school rules, it looks like, I think in high school rules, a yellow card player needs to come out of the game, get a little cool off.
Yep.
he's being replaced by Sinha Somali, number 3. And he's already right there back at the midline for subbing in the case as soon as the ball goes out for a Chelmsford sub. I mean, for a sub at any side. Nice ball from Evan Andrus out wide.
Good idea there, just to pass a little bit, not on target.
Mark Keller once again standing his guy up. Here's the Keller we like to see, marauding forward. Now they've got some numbers, but they lose possession. Keller's got to get back.
It's nice to see him at least continue on his run in hopes of getting a counterattack there.
Yeah. Tim Marialu doing a good job also. You see how he dropped back with when Keller was out of position up forward. And that was actually Marialu from the forward position making that clear. Doing a lot of running, Tim is tonight. Mayank Mishra coming across to cover for Mark Keller, clearing the ball.
Looks like we're going to have the, I'm not sure if it's the 8th or 9th corner kick.
Substitutes coming into the game. Dan Clancy replacing Tim Marialu at striker. And John Enright, number 10, coming back in the midfield.
Yeah,
Looks like he's replacing number 8, Dan Marino.
a low ball. Ooh, nice volley there by North Andover with a very nice save by John Olsen.
Yeah, they mix up their corners pretty nicely. I've noticed, a long corner to the far post, a couple delivered into the penalty spot, and there was a short corner to the near post.
Yep.
Keeping the Chelmsford defenders on their toes.
Looks like we have our famous soccer timeout in high school soccer. Not sure who called the timeout, if it was Chelmsford or North Andover.
Yeah, it looked like the referee was kind of pointing over towards Chelmsford side. So maybe Chelmsford called the timeout.
They've been working really hard as a team, really doing a lot of running. Maybe he's just trying to give them an opportunity to get a little water.
Yeah, possibly just trying to give them a break. They have been working very hard.
So there's only 15 minutes left to go, a little over 15 minutes left to go in the half. Chelmsford continues to hold on, and and only be down by a goal, 1-0. Still have that opportunity. Maybe they got lucky and get fortunate on a counter and a North Andover mistake to tie it up and end up getting out of here with a tie if they're fortunate.
Yeah, possible. They are doing a good job. You know, we don't get to see all of these teams play week in and week out, so we don't really have all the context. But just looking down the standings, North Andover just seems to be the powerhouse, of the conference. So I think the Chelmsford team's really putting up a pretty good show tonight to keep this game close.
Yeah, I agree. Early in the season, Chelmsford played a very strong Westford team and didn't have such a good time with them. And North Andover actually has beaten Westford this year. So right now, Chelmsford's doing pretty well overall.
Yeah. Nice play by Keller, very patient. Sinna Somali on the ball, but he turned it over. Good footwork by Alex Freitas. Nice give and go with Alex Hill. Unfortunately, the Chelmsford guys couldn't advance it past midfield. Good tackle by Mayank Mishra.
Looks like that's deflection. Chelmsford's going to get that throw in. That's a pretty good looking goal kick.
Number 20 for North Andover's come back into the game. He's been out for quite a bit. Adam Jackson started the game. Paired up with number 10, John Enright, but has not been in the game as much. Nice header win from him.
John Enright never comes out of the game unless he's forced to do a yellow card.
Yeah. Sina Somali over here on the right again. Some nice deliveries in.
Alex Hill with a good defensive volley to get it out. Enright is a very aggressive player.
Yeah, you know, I know shoulder to shoulder's fair, but that just seemed a little bit like playing the man and then the ball. I don't
Seemed
know.
like hockey to me, but
I don't know.
I think we're playing soccer here.
Looked like a foul.
Yeah,
I think at least the second one was a foul.
yeah. A lot of these things don't get called typically, unfortunately, out here.
Good work by Dan Clancy. Chelmsford sub Robbie Callahan coming into the game.
Alex Hill, maybe?
Looks like he's going into the central mid with Alex Freitas and Will Higson, then moving from the center spot over to the right. Alex Hill coming out. Off North Andover, Chelmsford throw, Evan Andrus.
Is Corey Dunn working hard?
Tim Marialu coming in for Corey Dunn for Chelmsford. Ryan Ashness with the throw.
Nice trap.
Tim Marialu, very nice delivery across the middle. Robbie Callahan was in a very good spot, arriving just on time. Unfortunately, the ball just a little bit too close to the goalkeeper, who was attentive and pulled it in. Maybe Chelmsford's best chance, actually.
Yeah, for sure that was their best
You know,
chance.
very nice cross from Mirialu under pressure. Good work by Robbie Callahan to nick that ball in the middle, stick with it, keep the pressure on.
Although shot from distance, I think Andover, North Andover as a whole is getting pretty frustrated that they can't put one home here and get a cushion on that 1-0 lead.
Yeah. Number 8, Dan Marino, coming into the game to replace Sina Somali.
Probably have to watch out for his passes, huh?
And Dan Villa Gomez coming in to replace number 22, Austin Miller.
Nice interception by Will Higson there.
Yeah. You know, and that was really good job, but caused by Robbie Callahan's work to put pressure on the guy making the pass to make a bad pass.
Absolutely.
Very,
like
very
the-
nice turn and ball. Dan Clancy working very hard, always aggressive, going after every ball, putting pressure every time. You know, forcing the a fullback to just play that ball out by the amount of pressure he's putting on him.
This is the most that Chelmsford's been in the North Andover end.
This
the whole
half,
game.
for
Yeah,
sure, yeah. Nice turn by number 11, Derek Z. Good job by Mayank. Make sure to clean that up. Yeah, that's a mystery, huh? Looked like Dan got knocked from behind, and then he called the foul on Dan. Clancy from Chelmsford.
That's a surprising
That's
call.
a very mysterious what referees see. Dan got there before the other player and clearly got knocked from behind where the ball had not yet arrived.
Well, that was a nice flick on, but Jonathan Olson in perfect position to easily handle that ball. Ryan Ashes with a nice transition out. Another Chelmsford throw in North Andover's end here. Good step by Evan Andrews there.
Good work by Alex Freitas, to win the ball.
This could be trouble. North Andover seems to have very strong defense, very
Yeah.
physical,
Yeah, big, strong guys, and quite fast, huh?
very fast.
Skilled as well. Number 24.
Jeff Wood.
Yeah, Jeff Warden, very skilled on the ball. We saw him very composed earlier in the half, take a ball, beat the pressure, move it off, switch fields with it. So we've got 7 minutes left in the game. I'd say Chelmsford's hanging in there.
Yeah, other
They-
than
they're
the
probably
first 15
given-
minutes of the half.
Yeah. They're definitely giving North Andover some fits in certain spots.
What's surprising too is number 13
Has not come back into
has
the game.
not come back into the game.
Yeah.
It's been out for quite a long time now.
Run down the left side here by Ryan Ashness. Gets a throw in out of it. Oh, and
Oh,
Timmy
nice steal.
Mirialu comes up with the ball. Oh, hard to tell if he was crossing or shooting, but the ball's over the end line. Looks like a goal kick to North Andover.
It looks like he definitely mishit that one.
Yeah. Number 3, Sina Somali back in the game for number 8, Dan Marino.
Nice play by Markella, nice composed volley. Nice through ball here. And here's a
It's a nice combination of
It
one
was.
touches, huh? I mean, a really nice pass from Keller to Callahan, and then up the right side to Will Higson, and a first-time shot cross.
Yeah, if it wasn't
You
at
know?
the 6, if it was more at the 8 or 9,
Might have had
might
someone
have
on.
had something there.
Ball's out of bounds off Somali again. Chelmsford's got a good little stretch going here.
Yeah, been
They've had the
playing
ball in the
extremely
midfield or in the attacking third for good chunks here in the last 5 to 10 minutes.
well. Number 10 in right. Not only does he have a lot of skill, he seems to be very, very strong player.
Yeah, very strong. He just shrugged off the defender. Then he dribbled it over the end line. Goal kick from John Olson.
Oh, there was an over the back that
Yeah.
wasn't called.
This referee on the near side to the camera here has not been too...
I don't think he's blown a whistle yet.
I honestly can't recall that he's called a foul.
No. The referee on the far side has definitely called his share, but
Yeah.
not on the near side.
Big throw coming from 29.
Flick on.
John Olson covers it for Chelmsford. Alex Freitas with a nice pull out of the air, splits 2 defenders, but maybe just
Little
held the
too
ball
much.
a little too long, huh?
That was a pretty nice move, though, to split those two.
Keller marauding up, trying to win the ball before number 10 can get to it. Foot race here between Evan Smith and Derek Z. Smith winning the race.
Looks like we have another timeout here.
So I'm not sure who called this timeout. We're down to 2.5 minutes left in the game.
Barring any add-on time that the refs
Yeah.
may do, but there hasn't really been a lot of stoppages in this game that justify too much of any added time.
So I'd say overall Chelmsford's held their own tonight, no matter how this goes in the end.
Yeah, I'd say it's a pretty
Yeah.
successful night considering the strength of the competition they had early in the season, how they did then compared to how they're doing with a similar strength
Yeah.
team today.
Exactly. They've got a number of strong players who are out.
They do. They have at least
You know.
2 or 3 strong players who are injured.
Colin Wang has been injured, and Rami El Faki, as we talked about at the beginning of the game, and I I don't know if Max Ofosu is hurt or has some other issue, but he's also Chelmsford's leading scorer.
He's his leading scorer.
And he's not been in the
played.
game yet.
Yeah. That's tough, especially on a night like this when you're hoping for a counterattack of some sort to
Yep.
be missing your top scorer. Once again, North Andover showing some frustration, taking a shot from a good 30, 35 yards out. Even if it was put on frame, it would have been a routine save for John Olson.
So we've hit the 2-minute mark where they stop the clock here in the stadium, and referees keep the time themselves, adding on whatever appropriate stoppage time they decide. Nice touch by Gomez to bring the ball out of the air. And Sina Somali, he was dangerous all night, and he got his goal.
Yep, nice cross by Gomez, and Somali, perfectly placed ball towards the near post, just kissing the post and deflecting it to the back of the net.
Yeah, I mean, the whole thing started with Dan Villagomez really winning a ball, bringing it out of the midfield, attacking hard with it. Unlucky for Chelmsford.
It is, that's tough considering how well they've held up all night.
Yeah. Kind of hoped that they could hold up at least 1-0, maybe get a goal back, but tough to see him go down 2-0 after such a hard-fought game.
Oh, there's a shot.
Robbie Callahan with a shot from
about 30.
Yeah, about 30 yards out. On frame.
On frame, good towards the far post, but
just a little too far to surprise the keeper, who had time to adjust himself and get there.
Nice footwork there by the North Andover player down the sideline. Referees are checking their watch. This game could be ending at any time now. Nice flick on by Will Higson and volley by Robbie Callahan.
Good job by Mayank Mishra to deny number 11 the turn. Up on him tight. Shot from distance from
probably 40.
Yeah. Is that number 10?
Number 10, Mr. Enright.
John Enright. Hungry to get on the sheet for all of his hard work in the midfield, I guess. And
that'll do it.
That's the end of the game. So, on a nice night here in Chelmsford, conference leading North Andover beats Chelmsford boys 2-0. Good game.
Yeah, overall good showing by Chelmsford with that late goal. They could have had the chance to tie it up before that happened, but overall they're at a good point now, compared to where they were at the start of the year.
Yeah. Tough game, good defending, really strong effort from Mark Keller.
Yeah, Mark had a tremendous game in the back.
John in goal did a good job.
Yep.
But just North Andover was too much for the Chelmsford boys tonight.
Yeah, a little bit too much skill and speed and physicality.
Yeah, they really did have kind of on all the dimensions. They had a little bit of an edge, didn't they?
They sure did.
So this is Jim Jordan. I want to thank you for watching tonight. And
this is Chuck Babcock. My pleasure to be here tonight, and hope to see you sometime in the future.